All right. Takes about an hour to kind of navigate through the sheer glacial faces, but you manage to get down to the base of it. A few hundred feet away, you can see the building still smoldering, and a contingent of Imperial stormtroopers are amassed in front of it, with a couple of patrols moving along the outer edges.
I'd like to try and take a look at them with my binoculars and
All
just see
right.
what they're trying to do here, I guess.
I guess we'll just call this you got the binoculars. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like they're taking care of the debris, pulling bodies out from the building. Just general emergency work, that kind of thing.
So this
Like there
is the
was some
source
kind
of
of
the smoke here.
yeah.
Hmm.
They're yeah, they seem to be acting like there's a kind of industrial accident that they're cleaning up after.
Can I get a head count on them?
Pete, your
Uh
weapon's not a revolver, is it?
I was considering it, but no. Probably
you're
should have
looking
gone for revolver.
you're looking at somewhere between like maybe about 130.
Okay, that's a lot.
Does one of them is one of them standing apart like he's an officer directing everybody, or is this just a bunch of grunts?
Uh Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm actually good at perception.
Do you want to borrow the binoculars?
Yeah, you can see that there's about a dozen stormtroopers with a orange pauldron on their right side that would indicate that they are at the very least sergeants, that kind of thing. So there are some higher ranking goons here.
Well, guys, you think we should go and say hello?
There are 130 of them.
Yes, that's why I said say hello rather than say start shooting.
I assume you have a plan.
I'm not the people person. It's up to you.
Yes, I have a plan.
I could go talk to him if you want.
No, you are not talking to them. Or if you are, you're talking to them on your own. I'm not going to be part of that.
Ain't but a couple of them.
By all means, don't let me stop you from having fun.
So yeah, let's go down and talk to them.
All right, I'll head over with that.
All right. Uh, as you guys are walking, you guys can about like 120 feet. When you see that a couple of the stormtrooper standing sentry have spotted you, and they are alerting their buddies.
Mm-hmm.
See one of the officers begin to walk over towards that group of sentries.
I like kind of direct Aklat to land somewhere, in a non-threatening manner, but kind of officiously.
Wait, arena ship?
I thought we were on
No,
foot.
I thought you were carrying me.
I'm carrying you.
No, you-
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I direct Soru to land down.
Alright. Remember, dead eyes, no smiles, they hate emotions, they're Imperials. And I'll land somewhere wherever the stormtroopers are gesturing to.
That should be easy for me. I am a Sith.
will continue to not smile.
So I kind of look. So there's one of them that appears to be like leading the officers type guy, person in charge type idea.
Yeah,
I would like
he's
to
the guy
give.
talking to the sentries that spotted you.
Yeah, I walk up to him.
I would like to give Etten my potent aptitude. It's a D10, essentially a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
All right, yeah. As you approach, you see a couple of the stormtroopers kind of. They don't point their weapons at you, but they are
Keep
definitely
metal
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it ends
keep
kind of
in
like walking with like the gait of somebody who he landed and therefore he is now in charge. So when I get within like easy verbal range of the trooper, I'm just going to say, "Trooper, status report."
I act like his tall, menacing bodyguard.
Out of curiosity, what exactly are you wearing under?
I've posted a picture of what I look like.
Okay,
I
so,
think he was
so
asking about our.
exactly like that.
Exactly like that. With this big, tall, menacing Sith right behind me.
And a Mandalorian with 3 rifles and a sword just off to the side somewhere.
And a droid.
I'm a Mandalorian as well. I took that as what you call it?
Background.
Yeah.
The officer in charge is going to look at you, then at the rest of the party, then back at you, then at the party, and back at you. Say, who the hell are you?
They didn't send word of us coming. I turned to Caldor behind me. Isn't this fucking typical of goddamn military intelligence? All right, I'm Etten. I'm with the Special Investigations Division, Occupational Safety and Hazards. And I present my forged credentials to him.
All right. Takes them. Just kind of looks them over. All right. Why are you here, though?
Well, because somebody told the chief inspector that there was an industrial accident here. Now we have to come and make sure that all the T's are crossed, the I's dotted, and the people responsible get shot. Why are you here?
Cleanup.
Ah. So that means we made it just in time. Can you tell me what you think happened here?
You can't see his face, but you can tell from the body language he's incredibly confused by your presence here, but
This
The
conversation is being recorded for Imperial record.
but yeah, your documents seem in order. As far as we can, rebel insurgents detonated the building. Not sure why they sent safety inspectors, but
So you
Fucking
think this was
high command.
sabotage?
I've got 12 bodies with blaster wounds that say yes.
Your men are incompetent.
You can feel all the stormtrooper eyes kind of looking at you.
Now, we don't know that yet. Does he have an obvious like ranking insignia on him?
Just the orange pauldron.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just down. Well, my team and I are going to go look over through the wreckage, and I'll let you know if we need anything. Thanks. And then I just collect my credentials and start walking towards the wreckage.
All right.
I follow one step behind him.
I will follow as well.
All right.
Thank
yeah,
you for your compliance, Trooper. Shouldn't have uninstalled my voice changer. It would be great.
Yeah. Without hearing anything, you do see the stormtroopers, including those that they're all kind of making way. No audio cue, but they are moving out, getting the bodies out of the way, and directing you towards the opening.
Great.
Can I see the bodies clearly?
I mean, yeah, you can see them.
Just at a quick glance, does it look like blaster wounds that would come from a handheld rifle?
Make a medicine check.
Oh boy, something I'm not good at. Huh. It's not bad. 18.
Yeah, the wounds on these stormtroopers look like they were inflicted by more or less standard issue blasters.
Alright. I would have been more worried if they looked like they were a holdout pistol or something, or a cannon. Well, a cannon less likely, but that would be a different problem.
All right. Yeah, I guess we start looting the bodies to see if they have any actionable intelligence on them.
You're looting the bodies that they have lined up outside.
Don't use
Already
the word
looted.
loot. Use the word
They probably already looted them. You know, they probably all got all their stuff stacked in a neat little.
I mean, do they have their personal effects all stacked in neat little piles next to the body bags?
Or do they got it all poured into one big pile?
I mean, they have like equipment like the blaster rifles, most of which are pretty damaged from the looks of it. They have like standard stormtrooper equipment. Not like they have like rucksacks, their personal belongings. No.
Well, yeah, but are they carrying any data pads, other such devices like that might have intelligence on
but-
them?
Before we start committing espionage and treason, are other stormtroopers around watching?
There's like 130 of them. Yes. Yes, some of them are in fact watching the strange group of people who have just showed up unannounced.
Save the scavenging for later.
It's not scavenging. I need to know if these guys had any intelligence on them that would point to why this facility suddenly blew up. And I say this loudly enough that that stormtroopers in range might hear me say that.
All right. Yeah, another stormtrooper that has a data pad attending to some work over at one of the makeshift workstations kind of looks up and walks over to you. Can I help you with something?
Well, I hope so. I'm Etten with Special Investigations. I need to know if there was any intelligence on these people. Data pads, maps, physical objects such as that might point as to what their mission was, why they were here, what they were hoping to accomplish, and how they managed to blow up this part of the facility.
Sounds like your handlers didn't give you any of the information at all. No, we lost these troopers when they were attempting to drive some rebel insurgents out of the structure.
I see.
Managed to corner them when the building exploded.
So the troopers did not blow up the building. Rather, it suddenly exploded, just the rebels happened to be inside.
I mean, they were planting charges, but yeah, more or less.
Well, no one ever said the rebels were competent. Do you have the rebel bodies somewhere and any intelligence you got off of them?
He moves over to the other side of the desk and pulls out an arm. We got this. This is pretty much all that's left. They were vaporized in the explosion.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Do you know what kind of explosives they used?
Yeah, let me check with one of the demo guys.
As he turns away, I'd like to pick his pocket.
Glad to be of service.
Is he sure?
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
You do have the D10.
All right. What exactly are you trying to take from him? Just like something out of the utility belt?
Well,
Just take
he
his
had a
shirt-
data pad. I imagine he's not going to keep that out when he's walking over to the demo guy. So I'm trying to get his data pad.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get the data pad from him.
Okay. Okay. As he's walking over to the demo guy, then I'd like to copy it to one of the data cards I have. Just dump everything.
All right. You succeed in copying the contents of the data pad.
Okay. And then I'd like to put it back down on the table in such a way that it appears like he set it down.
Let's call that another sleight of hand check. Just to make it look nice and convincing. Yeah, you're able to find a place on the table that doesn't really have any snow under it. You're able to get it a nice angle as if you just kind of casually put it down. Yeah, it looks good to you.
Great.
It's about a couple minutes pass. The stormtrooper returns with another stormtrooper. This guy armor's marked to indicate demolitions. He approaches you. Just I hear you were asking about the explosives used.
Yeah, how much and what kind?
As far as we can tell, a seismic charge and a half a dozen thermal charges. Placed it right in some of the support columns of the building. Collapsed a good portion of it and killed a shitload of our guys.
Yeah, I saw. Sorry to hear that.
Mm.
Our
What was
handlers
in the
are going to be beaten because they apparently did not give us the proper intelligence packet on this place. What was this building being used for?
It's was a metal refinery for the robotics facility down over there.
I see. Okay. In your estimation, is there any UXO we need to worry about, or is it safe for us to enter and conduct more our investigation?
It should be safe. We had to wait a while for the guests to clear out on their own, but yeah, we haven't had to send in any kind of special equipment in there in a couple days.
Good to hear. Thank you very much.
What was in the rooms that got collapsed? Anything in particular? Just empty rooms, storage?
I don't really have much experience with metallurgy, but as far as I understand, just some refinery equipment, spare tools, I guess, that kind of stuff. I'm just a demo guide. I don't deal with this kind of stuff.
You and me both.
Yeah, don't worry, that's what I'm here for. All right, team, let's go check out the ruins.
All right. You guys enter the destroyed refinery. Pretty standard Imperial design. A lot of gunmetal gray on everything.
Okay. Is there some type of connection between this and the robotic facility? Like, was there like a direct like conveyor belt from here where the metal would be transported?
Not that you saw above ground.
Can I
Given,
go ahead?
I was gonna say, given the intel the rebels gave you before coming here, and just kind of how the buildings have been laid out, it's probable as much of this facility as they could has been built into the glaciers rather than on top of.
So they refined metal out here and then what? Carted it overland into the robotic facility? No, like
Possible.
subsurface train system or anything like that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they would have been using a subsurface train system in all likelihood.
Okay. Can I pull out that data card with the copy data pad, stick it into one of my data pads, and see what's on it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, as you scroll through it, it looked primarily like a casualty list. You have the ID numbers of dead stormtroopers, cause of death, a bit of inventory on what was found on them. There's a couple of notes there on rebels at the end.
Okay, what are those notes?
Deeper in the facility, most what they found of the rebels would have been basically those kind of shadowy silhouettes from a powerful enough explosion. You know, it's just the shadow on the wall. You know what I'm talking about, right, Under?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Most of that and a couple of stray body parts.
so our actual mission, if I recall, sorry, I forgot. It's to destroy the robotic facility, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is to destroy the facility.
Okay. So why don't we go?
Were you getting?
Why don't we
I was
go?
gonna ask, were you getting...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, why did you get so undercover you forgot the mission?
It's been 87 years.
I couldn't
since
remember
we
if
saw
we were
that
supposed to extract something or just blow it up.
Yeah, you guys are being sent here to blow it up.
Okay.
Extract excessive violence.
Right. Okay, so why don't we go into the ruins and find the train station or the tram station, whatever, that would lead into the robotic facility. Is there any problems doing that?
Are you asking me or the party?
I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah. No, you can get into the facility. They've cleared a path.
Great. Is there a tram that could transport us into the robotic facility from here?
Not that you can see in the entranceway. No.
Okay. Does a tram look to be relatively intact?
I mean, like you don't see a tram in here in the entranceway.
But there's tracks and a tunnel, I presume, yeah?
Not in the entranceway. Like you guys have literally walked through the front door of the. Like, I guess this be the administrative section of the refinery.
Right. No, I'm talking about I want to go to the train station. Inside here.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are able to. Actually, give me a survival check. Just to navigate the remains of this refinery without misfortune.
Can I help with that?
Yes, of course.
Could I use insight to just kind of stick away from the things that are going to obviously kill me?
Yeah, that'll work. Things like not walking underneath electromagnets that have stuff on them.
Exactly.
Or avoiding the, glowing metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with your insight, you're able to figure out to avoid going under heavy objects and avoiding molten metal. So you get to the train, well, the tram. From the looks of it, the train car it's there. Looks rather damaged, but it is there.
Okay. What kind of trooper presence is in here?
Got about. Actually, there are no stormtroopers in the tram room.
Good.
Passed a couple on the way in, but none in the room itself.
Yeah. So our pilot's Soru, right?
I am the backup pilot.
Who's our pilot? OC-Lot, right? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
OC-Lot's the more reliable one, but
Sure.
I do know.
So
pilot.
can you take a look at the tram controls and see if you can figure out how to get us to the robotic facility from here? So we can just ride the tram.
I'll help with this if I can.
Could you repeat that? There's some breaking up on my end.
I was asking OC-Lot if he could take a look at the tram controls and see if he can't figure out a way to use the tram to get us to the robotic facility.
All right. Pete?
If Pete's not here, I'll do it.
Yeah, your droid appears to be malfunctioning.
Now, where is the damn droid when we need him?
The screensaver's on.
He's there, but you see like his eyes are flickering a little bit.
Give him a little pat to the side of the head.
No,
Oh,
Pete,
no.
we cannot hear you.
We cannot hear you.
Your mic is not keying up either.
Yeah, we're not even seeing you transmit.
Are you on push to talk?
You may be forgetting to push. I do that sometimes.
Or is your microphone muted?
I do that too.
Something keyed up, but I didn't hear anything.
Now he's deafened and muted himself.
Has he tried disconnecting and reconnecting?
No?
Oh,
There
There
you
we
are.
go.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I
Yep.
hear you.
Alright. I probably sound like shit on my internal mic array. I don't know what's going on with my.
Might be hardware problems.
Yep, but I would like to do the thing on the tram control.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty simple train. You're able to get it started and moving.
All aboard.
All right. The train's moving along. It gets I think about a couple 100 feet into the tunnel, and you see that you're coming in on a wall, just or a door, but the path is sealed ahead of you.
There's a door. Someone needs to unlock it. Do you have Ozelot?
I would like to try and unlock the door.
All right. As you get out of the tram and into the train tunnel, do you have dark vision? Rather dark in here.
I do not.
I have 150 feet if that matters.
I assume I'm carrying some kind of light source, though. I have those glow.
All right. Yeah. Give me an investigation check to try to find a console or.
If you'll allow it, I'd like to hop out and just help along with this entire process.
Yeah, sure. The investigate. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as you're looking around here, you don't see any kind of console to get the door open on this side. But it looks at it, it's a kind of blast door, the kind usually used for heavy duty security.
Alright, there are options for getting through this.
Yeah, but before we resort to high explosives, is there any like cabling running to the blast doors? This is like a tunnel, right? So it's going to have like exposed conduits and things like that for wire.
Yeah, there are a couple of conduits moving along.
I have a security kit that I'm proficient in for like bypassing doors and stuff. Can I try to, lockpick the equivalent of the door?
Yeah. Give me a check using that tool then.
Can I give a?
Int based?
Can I
It
give
is.
the inspiration thing?
Sure.
Potent aptitude. I'm never going to remember that.
There you go. 33.
All right. So you start messing around with one of the conduits, and you hear the whoosh of a door opening. It's the blast door itself didn't open, but it looks like you opened up a concealed door in the side of the tunnel.
So are we huffing it?
Well, maybe this will lead to like a maintenance access or something that we can use to get the door open.
I can persuade the door open.
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, that is an option, Galdor, but the problem is if we open it that way, then it's really obvious we opened it that way, and it kind of ruins this as an escape tunnel before, we blow the thing to Kingdom Come. So I'd prefer to keep, everyone nice and friendly with us until the last possible moment.
I don't understand why you left all those stormtroopers alive. You know we should have just slaughtered them all.
Because the mission's to blow up the facility.
Collateral damage.
I have no problem with collateral damage, but if we get, bogged down fighting, a horde of stormtroopers. It'll make our job. It'll make the job of blowing up the facility harder. On the way out, you can kill everybody you want.
Oh, good. Okay, good. That's fine. I'm right as rain. Then let's continue.
All right. You said that you were entering the door.
Yes, I did say that. OCL, we're not reading
right.
you.
Try disconnecting and reconnecting. All right. So you enter this maintenance access way. What you end up seeing before you is a tunnel about 20 feet long. Same Imperial gunmetal gray design. Couple of what are they called? The lights that you put on the ground to kind of lead the way to stuff.
Okay.
Guiding lights, yeah. A couple of red ones like those along the bottom edge, leading up to an intersection and then a T intersection.
All right. Well, I suppose. Um. Is there any alarms in the area? Is there any security apparatus here? Keypads, consoles, big flashing lights that are just not blinking at the moment. Anything like that?
You don't see anything like that in the tunnel. Pretty sparsely designed. Most just flat gray paneling and red guiding lights.
Fair enough. Then, as we advance, I would like to turn my comm jammer on.
All right. Just so I have reference. What are the details of that thing again?
I think it is blocks. Let's see. A comm jammer can block transmission from unenhanced communication devices in a 100-foot radius. So it will prevent, if we happen upon a guy or something, he can't radio out.
Right. All right. Your comm jammer is active.
Okay. I guess we proceed up to the intersection.
All right. You reach the intersection. The passage to the right is pretty short, only about 10 feet, ending in a dead end. The one going left is much longer, about 40 feet. And you can see there's a divot in the left wall there. Looks like there's probably another door frame, or door.
And straight ahead.
It also ends in a dead end.
Well, I guess, why the fuck would they build tunnels that end in dead ends?
I would like to just go over and gently put a hand on one to see if it's a hologram.
Which
Oh.
dead end?
Whichever one's on the left.
All right. You walk up to it, and as you go to touch it, your hand passes through.
Hmm. I'll
Like it passed right through there.
I'll poke my head through and see what's on the other side.
You see similar tunnels. This one, much smaller, about same 10-foot wide tunnel. One side ends in a dead end. The other, going west, ends in a security door.
Uh, Etten, we might need your expertise again, and I'll keep a hand on my rifle while I make my way over to the security door. I am going to look for any alarms or traps that might be between us and that door.
All right, give me an investigation check. Also,
Yes.
Pete, comm check.
That is my best skill.
Pete, if you had said anything, we did not see any queuing up or hear you. All right. Yeah. As you're investigating the room, you find nothing.
It's weird that they would put a hologram in a maintenance tunnel and nothing between that and the door.
Maybe they blew their budget on the hologram. Didn't have any, budget left over for traps.
Maybe. But I'm going to fiddle with my data pad and cast Detect Invisibility.
All right. The tunnel remains just as empty as it was before.
Alright, then I will try. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'll try Detect Enhancement. It's basically Detect Magic, but for tech.
Ah, okay. Yes, the security door in front of you would be enhanced.
I will relay that to Ed, and the ball is in his court as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Can I pull out my security kit and try to jimmy the door?
How exactly are you like physically jimmy the door open, or?
Well, no. I'm gonna try to use a security kit to find like a panel or something on the door and try to override it to open.
All right.
If he's-
Yeah.
If he's doing this, I'd like to give him another potent aptitude.
Make another check with the security tools.
So I have reliable talent. So that's actually not a 2, but a 10.
Plus 8 would bring it up to a 21.
So that's a 21.
All right. You managed to find underneath one of the sheets of metal a security panel for the door. You fiddle around with it a bit, and the door whooshes open. On the other side of the door, you see a bit taller than even your buddy there, Caldor, a tall, thin, kind of skeletal stormtrooper-looking droid with a shield on one arm and a long blade on its right arm. It sees you. Roll initiative.
Okay. I have an ability called Bad Feeling. That allows me to move before initiative is rolled.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you had bad feeling about this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move my full movement way the fuck back.
All right, that's a sensible decision.
That's probably leaving me on the front line.
I'm also going to do that. I have that same.
Okay. Reliable talent.
Pete, have you tried disconnecting and reconnecting?
No, it's not that. It's definitely on my end.
Oh shit, I can hear you. This is good.
Yeah, no, I'm using the other mic. I just can't get my main one to work. I think I fucked something up with the driver.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sound like shit until I can figure out what's wrong with
Does this thing look like it's being hostile? Like, is it moving to engage, or is it just sort of sitting back?
It does look like it's ready to slash you to pieces.
Uh, and it seems purely mechanical, no organic thing that has been augmented with just a bunch of machinery.
Make a perception check.
I'm mostly worried about whether it uses cameras to see or not. Perception is not great.
Also, I don't think that's how cameras work for this mechanically.
Yeah, if it's not, then it's not, but I'm going with it.
Yeah, if there's anything organic in there, you can't tell beneath its metal visage.
Alright. That's unfortunate. I don't have a lot of things to fight organics, strangely enough.
I mean, it looks robotic. Or I should say, it looks like a droid.
Alright. I will. I'll just use my action to back up a couple steps, take out my heavy physical shield, and drop it as cover.
All right.
So it would provide 3/4 cover to anybody using it as cover. And that will be my turn.
All right. Kaldor?
Let's say hi. Can I crush this thing now?
No, you can't. It's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go walk up to this scary looking droid and introduce him to the upside of my.
All right.
Hang on, I'm trying to find my attack on this crazy character sheet. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's a plus.
All right. You swing your lightsaber at the droid, and it bats it away with its shield. The energy blade just glancing off its metallic surface.
I have 2 attacks.
All right.
What's my second one do? Does it hit?
The second one hits.
Oh, yay!
All right. You deal 11 energy damage to the droid.
Alright. Bonus action rage. Should have done that before, but now I'm gonna go rage.
All right.
So, is it my turn?
I don't know. Caldor, is that
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Yeah, I'm
Alright,
doing. I'm
alright.
just going rage, and yeah,
Etine?
Alrighty. Well, I am going to shoot a micro missile at it.
All right.
Does a 22 hit him?
A 22 hits.
Okay. So, oh, for fuck's sake, you see that shit? So, it takes 16 kinetic damage. And then because the missile explodes, both it and Caldor will need to make dexterity saving throws.
what?
I shot the robot with a missile.
Why can I never get these crits on a Saturday?
Alright, so they both take half of an additional 3 kinetic damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to bonus action reload a dart into it. And I'm good.
All right. Ocelot?
Yes.
It is your turn.
Droid's about to piss me off.
All right. Make 3 attack rolls.
Which droid?
So that's a 1.
Bow, 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 bow.
I have a question.
So
You're using a
Why-
blaster,
Funny
aren't he? Isn't he? He's using a blaster, isn't he?
No,
Funny
no,
thing,
no, no.
Gilbert.
Why do you have flat rolls?
it didn't register the +5, maybe because of the space.
Okay.
Not sure.
So
So that's a 17.
no, a 15 does not hit. Roll damage for the 1 though, as
So, Gilbert, funny thing, the things in between the droid on our side and the droid on their side is me, my shield, then the barbarian.
yep. Yeah, that's a good point. I believe you're getting capped in the ass. Yeah, could you roll damage for shooting Soru in the back? He is in the line of fire. Pete? Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. All right. DM1's turn. This thing is going to. Well, it's gonna look at. Oh, that's Slith. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna look at you, Kaldor. It doesn't like you. It's going to attempt to kill you. Kaldor, do any of those hit?
The 22 does.
All right. You take 20 points of kinetic damage as it slashes you with its vibrable. And
20 points of kinetic damage.
yep, 20 points of kinetic. And I need you to make a strength save as it bashes you with its shield.
Strength save? Okay. Oh my god. Really?
That fails and you are knocked prone.
Son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Wait. I have advantage on
He is raging.
strength saves.
You should roll that then.
I don't think it would make too much of a difference. He can get up before the thing's gonna have another turn.
You are, in fact, not knocked prone.
Good, because I'm fixing to do something really cool that this character has that I've been dying to do with a barbarian.
So, out
All
of
right.
curiosity,
Sorry's turn.
how loud is an assault cannon?
About as loud as an E-web, so some pretty good sized pew pew.
Would people outside of the train tunnel be able to hear it?
Probably not.
Ah, fuck it. Alright, I'll take out my vibroblade. Get the feeling that burning.
Alright, can you
lunge
guys hear
shots
me?
on this. Yes.
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 I'm gonna not burn bridges before I need to. I'll take out the vibroblade and just two-hand smack it.
All right.
Is it a 21 hit?
A 21 hits.
That does plus strength. 3 damage. And then I'm going to pop a quick Colto pack onto myself for a bonus action. Wow. All right,
The ones.
that's my turn.
All right. Kaldor, it's your turn.
I'm coming for him. I'm just gonna reach out and walk towards him
You are
into his space.
Okay.
I need him to make a contested athletics check against me.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool.
I have an ability called. Hang on, I'll read it to you. Hold on.
Oh, why am I echoing on my end? That's weird.
I have an ability called Unstoppable Force. While raging, I can move through a hostile creature's space regardless of that creature's size. When I do so, I must make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics check. If I move at least 10 feet before moving through the hostile creature space, that creature is my size or smaller. They have disadvantage on the check. If you succeed, you don't treat the movement as difficult terrain. The creature is pushed 5 feet in a direction of your choice, and you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature until the end of your turn.
Okay.
And is there a wall 5 feet from him?
Yeah, there's a wall.
Okay, so once I walk into that, I get my next my next ability is when I successfully push a creature into a surface or another creature while raging, the push creature takes kinetic damage equal to my rage damage. And that's not even my attack, that's just my movement.
Oh, okay. How much damage does he take?
Well, let me roll my athletic. You might beat me and I look like a damn...
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's going to be hard because I have a plus 12. But, you know, so he takes, how much rage damage? What level am I? 11? He is taking 4 points of rage damage. And then I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. And now I can't hear myself. Fine. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did to my audio drivers, but I had to reinstall.
Two hits.
There was a period there where I couldn't hear you. You said I accidentally hit something that I couldn't see.
Yeah, your nat one shot me in the back.
Oh, okay.
We're past it though.
Yeah, no, I
There's
just
a
missed what
scorch
happened.
mark on Sora's ass.
Right on the booty plating.
Okay, there we go.
All right, 24 damage.
All right.
I'm done. I just walk into him and slam him into a wall. With the force.
Etune, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with a dart. Which does 26 kinetic damage.
All right.
Then I'd like to move up to that shield and use a bonus action to hide.
All right. Make that roll. All right.
Glad I went with the heavy physical shield.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Ocelot, you're up.
Alright, I can still see this guy.
Oh yeah, you can still see the scary stormtrooper robot.
Is there a guy in melee with him?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna shoot him twice this time. Man, with the net ones. Does the 28 hit?
A 28 hits.
Alright.
Does
Gotta
the nat
figure out what-
1 hit?
Yes, the nat 1 would also hit. You have again. Oh, actually, wait, no. There's two people you could shoot there.
Well, I'll let you decide.
You shoot Soru in the ass
Excellent.
again. Roll damage.
I think this robot also needs some drivers reinstalled.
This is why you
Aimbot
bring
failure.
organics that can pilot, because the robot doesn't know how to use its fucking cameras.
Oh, well, the damage
know-
is lower on.
You know, Soru must be invisible to that droid's cameras because it seems to be firing right through him.
That's the damage to Soru.
Yep. I know. You took 12 energy damage, Soru.
You said this was a robot?
Yes, this is a droid.
Alright then. Alright, that's the damage from sneak attack, and I also need a dex save from it.
Oh, damn, I've been screwing up on that.
Yeah, that passes.
Alright.
Alright, nothing happened.
Just realized I was fucking up on its saves. Alright. Was that the end of your turn?
Let's see. How far away is this thing?
About 20 feet.
Is there cover nearby that I can...
Not really. I mean, there's a shield that your buddy put down, but it's kind of crowded with people behind it, and the hallway itself is rather sparse.
There's
Alright.
only one creature behind it. I moved up into melee.
You did?
Yeah, I took out a Vibrasword and slashed at the thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to update your position. My apologies. Yeah, you're able to get and cover behind the shield.
You know what? I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm just going to back up 30,
All right.
and that'll be my turn.
Just put even more targets in your misfire range.
Yeah.
All right. It is the Dark Trooper's turn. All right. Kaldor. You see the droid in front of you as its eyes begin to glow a much brighter red color. And an electrical charge coats its blade. Wait, what? Okay. There we go. God damn it. Doing it on the wrong side. Do those
Damn
things.
it. Which ones? The
26, the 25, the 28, the 29.
Yes.
All of them hit?
Yes. My armor class is only 18. Yes, all of them hit.
All right.
Give me your best shot.
The Dark Trooper will.
Giggity. Bring on the damage, man! Wow. I'm dead.
7 of
You don't
that
have your
was
resistance to that.
shock damage.
I'm dead. Doesn't matter.
Huh.
Like
Okay, so you're
unconscious or
bleeding out
dead?
on the ground.
I only had 126 hit points.
So you're bleeding out on the
Oh.
ground.
Yeah. I am at 0. You hit me for 107. I'm at -1.
Okay.
It shows my death saves now. Dun dun dun.
Yep. Soru, it's your turn.
That's bad. I'm going to put my sword aside and stick a Kolto infusion in Keldor, which gives you 70 health.
Okay.
And then I would like to back up a little bit. That was scary.
Yeah, I'm up to 70.
What do I have for bonus action?
Up to. Sorry, there was some cutting out on my end. Who's up to 70?
Keldor's up to 70.
Oh, from what?
Kolto infusion.
Oh, okay.
It's
Alright.
basically heal.
Right.
And then bonus action, I will give Keldor a potent aptitude. So with mechanics expertise, would I know offhand if there's some external power supply or something that can be cut off to just at least hamper this thing's ability to move around and murder us?
You think it's very unlikely that any sensible robotics engineer would include something like that on the outside of their robots.
Is this before or after the Death Star?
After. Why?
Is it sensible that they would have something that goes from the outside to direct center of their massive super weapon?
I mean, you don't know the Death Star's destruction, but I could tell you that principle does not apply to a droid.
Does there appear to be some kind of small thermal exhaust port right below them?
Right between its legs. No, there's nothing like that.
Alright. Well, I've done what I can. That's my turn.
All right. Yeah, Kaldor, you're up.
70
All
health,
right.
rage is dropped.
I'm gonna re-rage. And fuck, I guess I'm gonna continue to try to hit this thing.
I would like to suggest that you stand up first. It only takes half your movement.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stand up first. And then I'm gonna use my other half of my movement to walk towards him again. So I can, give you another contested save against, a contested athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and this time it doesn't work.
You do have a potent aptitude available to you. It is a D10 that you can add after your roll.
Oh, okay, well then let me do that. Okay.
That would bring it up to both 20s, which I think a tie maintains status quo.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah, I can't do it. So I'm just gonna hit.
The 21 hits.
$12 points.
Okay.
And I guess let me see what I can do. What else I can do? I guess I'm done because I can't do anything else during a bonus action, I don't believe.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Uh,
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Etten, it's your turn.
All right. Well, from hiding, I'm going to shoot him.
All right.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Ho ho.
Hardy har har har.
So that will deal 48 kinetic damage in one shot.
All right. Your projectile streaks through the air and strikes this thing right through the nape of the its armored neck. It sparks and explodes. I need everybody except Ocelot to make a dexterity save.
Under would have 3/4, or Etten would have 3/4 cover from the shield. Unless this is
Okay.
something like Fireball where it doesn't matter.
Do I get the +5 bonus?
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, that's bad.
Kaldor?
Yes, what? Is it my turn again?
Dex save. No, dex
Oh,
save.
fuck. Hell ain't. Like, look here now, people. I can't have my own allies blowing me.
Well, I blew up the enemy. You're just a little too close to him.
Okay.
Also, the
Yeah,
enemy's
those-
gone.
Yeah, the Imperial Bastards are real force sports. Putting bombs on their droids. All right, so only Etten passes. For half damage. Everybody else takes full. That's fire damage.
I take none.
That's a
Evasion.
all right. As it explodes in a fireball.
Ooh, ow. Mm, You know, I didn't like that.
All right, let's search the stinking droid. Or did it blow itself up?
It blew itself up.
Appears to have blown itself up.
Plain idiot.
Shall we
Yeah,
continue?
Yeah, explodes. All
Yep.
good.
Let's continue.
I would not say no to taking a breather.
I have no problem with that. Anybody else need a
Alright.
breather?
I begin juggling my blaster.
And how many teammates do you shoot when you do that?
0.
I think a better question to ask is
Are
how
you-
many times do I get shot in the back when he does that?
Let me ask you this: are you proficient in sleight of hand, Ocelot?
No. This is I'm not even trying to actually do that. This is like a class feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make the check.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm willing to die for this, sure.
God damn it.
An Imperial maintenance team comes through here like 2 weeks from now. There's just your dead. Oh my
Can I
god!
go one round without Nat 1? Can I go one fucking round?
No.
All right.
Can
So
I
he
shoot
starts-
myself at least?
He starts juggling this. The blaster goes off, and the bolt just bounces like all around the room, just barely missing each of you several before dissipating. Etten, part of your the hair on your left ear is singed.
Uncanny
Per-
dodge.
None of your hair is singed.
It's gonna be one of those nights, apparently.
Apparently.
I think that warrants a preemptive energy shield. It wouldn't matter, because I didn't get hit.
Let's see,
What
that
is
is my
yours?
third Nat 1.
I had a night like that.
You know, I think this is why Under picked a character with evasion, given his horrible record on Mondays of being the guy who gets shot in the back.
I mean, I also have evasion. We're, I think, the same class.
Yeah, I'm an
You are.
operative.
Yeah, we're both operators or operatives. Yeah, the only
I made a
time
melee
I've rolled
character,
this session
so
that
if
I
I
didn't
just-
Nat 1 was on initiative.
It-
Alright.
The to
uh,
something of note, the droid that you guys slew, it does not look like any Imperial droid you have ever seen before.
Can we get the schematics for it or download any part of it left?
I would like to do so. I would like to get as much.
I mean,
of
my
this
character's not
schematics
smart
or
enough to
any
realize
information
that,
you have.
but I'm sure somebody else could.
I'll give the
Here.
robot a potent aptitude and try to help, as long as it doesn't have any blasters in hand.
I holster both of my blasters.
All right. So, which piece of molten slag are you attempting to extract data from?
Well, I'm a droid, so what part of my body do I store all of my important data in?
Oddly enough, your head.
I would like
Head.
to try to get it out of the head.
All right. You walk over to what was once its head. You see a chunk of the faceplate. Everything else in it's melted.
There's nothing I can get out of this at all.
No, it looks like all of its hardware was fried.
Hmm.
Like it's visibly melted.
Is there any other parts like arms, legs?
Make an investigation check.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that. So
Do
You
I find anything?
You find a mostly intact vibroblade. That's about it. It's got no handle, but most of the blade was intact.
cool.
That's it.
Well, there does not appear to be anything salvageable.
That's fucked up.
So I'm going to sit down, set up a slow release med pack, and top myself off, and then take a short rest.
I'm gonna sit down too, because that was a bad confrontation.
I'm gonna go into
to.
reboot mode as I update my driver.
Yeah, I got a level with you. I was not expecting it to be that deadly.
Yeah, you destroyed me with that.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for in one night both my actual computer not working and then my in-game computer also not.
All right, Mister, you've got 14d6 of healing over the next 45 seconds. I'm going to set up an alarm at the hologram wall, and then go back to the room and start taking a short rest.
I don't actually need to take a rest, so I think I'll just keep watch the whole.
Same.
All right. How long are you resting?
Short rest,
Taking a
1
short
hour.
rest.
Yeah, short rest.
I just need my
Alright.
tech points back.
I didn't take any damage, I don't think. Unless I missed it.
No. I was your target, and Mister was the Dark Trooper's target.
Yep. I mean, at least I did more damage to him than I did to you.
Did you, though?
Pretty sure. I put a sneak attack on him.
Because you got me over halfway to bloodied, and that thing...
Really?
I have less than 100 health. You did like 30 to me.
I mean, I have less than 100 health. I hit you like twice, and once was with the plus.
I found Pete.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, this is getting favorited.
Monkey with a gun.
That's a chimp.
Chimp with a gun.
Possibly a bonobo.
Oh my god, he's actually pulling the trigger. It's smart.
Of course he is.
Monkey see, monkey kill.
Did you know that there are some chimps that know how to use a machete?
I'm not surprised.
We're not talking just whack things with a sharpen. We're talking like effective, proper use.
I love the corn in the back.
There are hawks that have weaponized gravity. I'm not surprised monkeys have learned how to use a sword.
And everybody's weaponized gravity except fish. All right. Your short rest goes off without a hitch.
All right, wonderful. I really hope that we're out of here before any maintenance crews get through. All right. Lead the way, Adam.
I lead the way.
I follow him behind.
All right.
I'm just going to quickly take out my data pad and make notes about the encounter we had.
So, you proceed down the hall and you come to a T intersection. The one to the west and the south ending in dead ends, just like the previous ones you've seen. And the one going north to another sealed security door.
I've got an idea.
Check for holograms.
Is the sealed door airtight?
How do you plan on checking that?
Are they usually airtight?
Actually, that's a fair point. Usually, yeah.
All right. Let's see what is the wording on this. I will pop out a sensor probe. 30 feet dark vision, small temporary invisible probe hovers in the air for the duration of 1 hour. Mentally receive visual information from the probe, 30 feet per turn. Solid barrier blocks movement, but it can pass through an opening at least 1 inch in diameter. I'm going to check I think it was the south and the west entrances for any holograms. Just see if I can push the probe through it.
All right. You come across no hologram.
All right, so the south and the west are solid walls. Then I will go to the north security door and look for any air vents or something similar. Anything that could squeeze the sensor probe through.
How big is the probe?
It can squeeze through a 1 inch opening.
Yeah, it is able to find some ventilation just above the security door that it would be able to squeeze through.
All right, wonderful. Can I see what's inside?
It's a vent.
I would like to navigate through the vent if that's possible.
Okay, I haven't exactly mapped out vents, but where are you attempting to get with it?
If the vent doesn't branch out, then just to the other end of it. If it does branch out, I'd like to try to mental math my way to the room that we're looking at.
Mean the other side of the door?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a survival check for navigation.
Oh boy.
Uh.
Yep.
Is your int higher?
My intelligence is much higher, especially investigation.
Yeah. Given the nature of this, make an intelligence survival.
Intelligence survival.
It's not really a matter of, intuition. It's a matter of what makes logical sense for air vents. Oh. Yeah, you're able to navigate it through the labyrinthine Imperial ductwork and get it out the other side of the security door.
Wonderful.
It pops out in a 4-way intersection. 10 feet to the east of that intersection is a dead end. To the west, it ends in a 20-foot hallway that ends in a dead end. To the south is a security door that looks familiar. And to the north is a T intersection.
I'd like to check the east and west doors for holograms. Or not doors, hallways, dead ends.
There are no holograms.
Alright, then I will look to the T intersection to the north.
You look down it, down the east path. Again, it's very similar, straight hallway with it branching off to the north with a tunnel. It goes in the same direction as the northern section of the T intersection. All these tunnels maintain the same exact appearance.
Alright, I will relay this information to Etten and see where he wants to go with this.
Is this in the general direction of the robot facility?
yes, this does feel like it's meandering in that direction.
All right. Well, we should go that way then.
This is towards the door.
Yeah, I think we have to go through the door.
All right.
Yeah, unless you have a way to get a ventilation to be a doorway, you're gonna have to go through the door.
All right. I'll take a crack at it.
By all means.
Is there any kind of control panel near this door, or are we just
Just like the last, there's no visible panel on this door.
all right? Then can I try to? How did we get open the last one?
I hacked it with a security kit.
Oh yeah, I'd like to do that. Do I need a security kit to hack into it, or can I just hack into it?
You would need a security kit for this one.
It's a
Given
good
the
thing I
nature
have
of
one
the
you can
door.
borrow.
Borrow that.
With doors that with more normal doors that have a pre-existing panel, it'd be a lot easier to do that with without the tools. This does need to have a regular panel to work with.
I should have bought one of those. Oh well.
I said pick up your equipment. It would be important.
Well, I bought a bunch of stuff. I just didn't buy one of those because I didn't think I would need it. Oh, but anyway, this is a. What is this? Do I just? Is this a technology role, or how do I do it?
It's a. You're proficient with it, right?
No. Why don't you do?
Then it's just an int check.
Oh. Let's see. What's my? Oh, well, that's not in that one.
All right. You begin attempting to slice into the door, and
Wait, was that an option?
I'm just using slice as a descriptive term.
Okay, because that's a different thing. I'm proficient in that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm also proficient at literally slicing into doors.
I know. We covered this before that I just have a preference for using the word slicing because of KOTOR. Yeah, you're able to work around the door security system and get it to open.
I can torch the door if we need to, but I'm sure that will send off a lot of alarms.
I could also
Another-
just blow it open.
I could cut it down.
I do believe the door is open though. So
I will
Yes.
return the security kit to Ed.
okay.
Yeah, in the future you can do these.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I didn't realize it worked like that.
Forgot to download your lockpicking program.
Yeah. I'll have to have the tools integrated into my body.
And we go onward.
All right.
Etten, do you have a respirator by chance?
No, why would I need a respirator?
I've got a spare one if you need it.
Okay.
All right. You reach the end of the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
And here you see a third sealed security door. This one, though, has labeling in basic reading warning danger hazardous material.
Aha.
And a second security door that reads maintenance access route.
Hey, let's go that way.
I'd like to see if I can stick my sensor probe into the hazardous material.
All right. It slips through a vent above, makes its way through, and inside the room, you see another one of those angry-looking stormtrooper droids, just motionless.
Is there anything else in the room?
It's a very small room.
Is
Literally
there a
just
room
the door.
Is there a room behind it?
Room behind the droid?
Yeah.
Yes, it's standing in the middle of the room.
Like, is there a doorway to another room on the other side of the droid?
Oh, no, it's
So-
it's the door that you use to get in here and only that door. My apologies. I misunderstood.
All right. Well, that isn't hazardous material in the traditional sense, but I guess, yeah, that is hazardous. All right, I'll pull my sensor probe back out and set up an alarm in this intersection real quick. I would also like to send the sensor probe down the maintenance tunnel if I can.
All right. It begins to go down the tunnel. It is a very long, dark tunnel. Goes for quite a ways.
All right. So I probably don't see anything beyond its 30 feet of dark vision.
Nope, just piping, conduits, some structural beams, more piping. There's a blinking light every few feet.
All right. I will relay that to Etten and let him work his magic on the door.
To be clear, we're opening the maintenance door, not the hazardous material door.
The hazardous
I figured.
material is not a biological weapon, surprisingly enough. It's another one of those droids. So yeah, we're going down maintenance.
Okay. That's a 13 because of reliable talent.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Although I don't think it would have mattered.
Sorry, I had to sneeze there. 13 you said?
13.
All right. Yes, you are. A 13 for what?
Security
Opening the
kit to
main-
open the door.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, you get the door open.
Okay. We continue on.
How many of us can see in the dark?
I've got night vision goggles.
Well,
So, you and me.
all right. I do have 150 feet of dark vision, if that matters, Gilbert.
How many feet?
150.
All right. Yeah. Well before that range, you can see that the passageway branches off south. I'm sorry, not south. I'm having to. It branches off west.
Branches off as in turns, or there's multiple paths?
Like it literally turns. Like it goes straight and then turns. Sorry, that's not a
Okay.
branch. That's literally just a turn. My apologies.
Just making sure. I kind of figured, but
I gotta get
All right.
better descriptions.
We move
Uh,
to the corner.
should I
Alright.
take point?
I mean, I don't mind being on point.
I'll have my sensor probe out ahead of the party at 90 feet down the path until something relevant occurs. That only has 30 feet of dark vision, but Anything it sees, I should also be able to see. It is, however, invisible if it turns a corner.
All right.
I'd like to
Pass.
sneakily look around the corner.
Right. You look around the corner. It is more straight maintenance corridor for about 80 feet. About halfway through, you see there's a alcove on the north and south side, and the kind of a raised platform, like a metal grate that's set like a few inches or about a foot off the normal ground, like is meant to be a.
You're a thin fucking ice there, pal.
Real quick, I have to go AFK. If Under needs it, I will let him control the sensor probe if that's okay with you, Gilbert. I might not be back for a couple minutes. The probe lasts for 1 hour.
Caldor.
Um, I'm also going to seal my suit from any external environmental hazards like gas.
Sorry, there's just some things you shouldn't be allowed to post on Discord.
Under, what's that roll for?
That was opening the door. That was a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the Misa back.
Yeah, so
Hey,
we're looking on this
Caldor?
corridor. There. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Caldor, you feel this pain in your chest like your heart is about to explode?
I should have made a Gungan. I come close. I almost did.
But the pain subsides right when you think it's about to burst. You get the feeling, whatever you did, you shouldn't do it again. All right. What were you saying, Under?
So I was saying, so we're looking on this corridor. We see a metal grate hovering 1 foot off the ground.
Not hovering. So the hallway you're moving down is largely composed of like conduits, piping, and a basic walkway. This looks like it's meant to, give me a second to sketch it. It'll be easier to sketch it. Actually, I don't have a way to post it. Never mind. It's basically a raised platform that stretches across the maintenance accessway, about a foot off the ground, just like it's meant to be able so you can get out of the maintenance route.
Okay.
So like a little catwalk running along the side of the passage.
Yeah, except in this case it goes across rather than to the side.
Sure.
And this is a hallway. Like there's a hallway on the.
Well,
You can tell that there's
I'll
an
sneak up
opening
to
on
it.
either.
Okay.
You creep up there, and by the grate you can see that there's about a 7-foot alcove on each side of the grate, where there's some like stored equipment and a couple of lockers. You can see a
Okay.
hydro spanner kind of laying on the ground in the corner, like it wasn't put away correctly, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
To clarify, a hydro spanner is like the Star Wars version of a wrench.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got one of those. My burglar kit came with one. I also have a fusion cutter.
I also have a fusion cutter.
Ah, yes, that's basically a welder.
I figured.
I have one of those too.
We're
have a
team
welder?
welder. All right. Well, then in that case, I would like to pilfer the lockers.
All right. They are unlocked.
Wonderful. What do they contain?
An assortment of like 13 credits, 5 Hydra spanners, a pair of service overalls, 5 hard hats,
Free war
Three
money.
3 welding masks, and that is it.
Okay. Well, if the alcoves don't continue on in either way, then I guess we continue on.
All right. You continue to walk down this winding maintenance passageway. 5
Yes.
minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour.
It's a long time.
Yeah, it's a very long tunnel. It's very winding too.
Is this like train tracks or something?
Nope, it's just a maintenance tunnel.
Who
A
died
very-
since I left?
Kaldor almost died. I almost killed him for committing the ultimate sin.
I'll do it for
When
you.
you reach the end of the tunnel, above you, light is coming in through a grate. And there is
Okay.
a ladder upon the far wall.
All right. I turn off my communications jammer. No need to alert the whole facility that we're here by jamming all of their comms accidentally.
Oh, dang. And here's hoping you'd leave the microwave open.
Right. Well, I guess I'll ascend the ladder.
All right. You, how strong are you? Like, what's your lift capacity?
Like 90 pounds. I'm not that strong.
Is this to open the grate?
Yeah, this is to see if you could. Yeah, give me a strength check to try to open up that grate. It's a heavy one.
Kaldor, your assistance is required.
Yeah, I climb back down. All right, the grate's kind of heavy,
I'll-
guys.
I'll do it since I have a sense of subtlety.
With what?
Hey,
Oh,
I'm subtle.
You're as subtle as getting shot in the mouth. I'll climb up and try and lift
I
the
don't
grate
use
quietly.
blasters.
I was just gonna let him cut open the grate with his lightsaber.
He's not a Jedi.
Doesn't he have a lightsaber?
He was using a sword, wasn't he?
Great saber.
Oh.
You said you're
Right.
cutting through?
No, I'm going to quietly pop the grate open just by hand.
Oh, wait. I have to be sure. Did someone say they were cutting through?
I had
No.
the idea to cut through. We are not.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure I wasn't just.
We
going
were
crazy.
discussing me cutting through, but we never said do it.
Okay. Right. So, make a, I guess, a stealth check to see if you can quietly shift the heavy metal grate. All right. With minimal sounds of dragging metal, you're able to shift it and get it open to where everybody can climb through.
Nice work.
I'd like to just send the sensor probe up real quick and peek around, make sure nobody's looking or in the area.
The probe does not detect anybody.
Wonderful. I will finish climbing up and help out other people.
I guess we're all climbing up through this grate.
I probably should have done this earlier, but I will, I'll pop Smuggle, which is pass without a trace, plus 10 to stealth rolls, and we cannot be tracked by non-enhanced means for the next hour.
All right.
I do want to point out that I'm about as stealthy as a truck
That's why I'm doing this.
that's missing a muffler.
I think
What
you're
do you
a truck with a
pose?
loudener.
Post your passive perceptions for me, please.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah, all of you are able to hear from the hallway outside of this room the sound of footfalls. Several of them.
Are they coming this way?
Wait, from
Some-
behind us or through the grate?
from ahead of you guys.
This is after we climb out.
Yeah, this is after you guys climb out. Like, there's noise of walking coming from outside the room.
So, do you think they're set up outside to kill us?
I might be able to get around this.
Can I make a perception check to see how many there are?
Have we seen anyone clearly designated as a mechanic?
You have not. And what was that, Pete?
I wanted to try and listen for how many there are.
Make a perception check.
That is a 17.
All right. It sounds like about 4 feet. Not 4 feet. Four
Four pairs of feet. I'm going to silently put up 4 robotic things.
Okay. Do they sound heavy, like they're armed and armored, or are these kind of more light footfalls, like somebody in just like maintenance overalls?
It sounds more akin to armor.
I don't have a way of communicating that.
You could point to me instead of somebody that ain't wearing armor.
All
I
right.
don't know, but
Do
I
you
might as well give you that information.
I coach party. Do you guys want to try the same plan as before? Just bluster our way through everything?
I mean, if diplomacy fails, I can try my special skill.
Yeah, if my diplomacy fails, we'll use your diplomacy.
I can give us disguises, holograms that would maybe pass for a pair of mechanics in the protocol droid or whatever that would be.
We could hide in the vent.
Or we can walk out there and demand that they help us find the rebel saboteurs that escaped through the tunnel that are now inside this facility.
That would probably cause a lockdown, which
Right.
might not-
And since their most likely target is the power core, they should take us straight to there with all possible haste.
I like that plan.
All right, so I'm going to turn my comm jammer back on and throw open the door and walk out in there using like sleight of hand to hide the fact that I just had the comm jammer turned on. What do I see when I throw open the door?
Sorry, you're using sleight of hand to what?
Turn my comm jammer back on, like at the same time as I'm throwing the door open and stepping out.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
That is a 23.
All right. You're pretty sure you pulled off your sleight of hand pretty well.
So what do I see?
In this hallway, you see a group of 4 rather odd-looking stormtroopers in black armor, boasting rather heavy-duty looking weapons, most of which appear heavily modified. They are what you can assume is conversing in some kind of weird, garbly static when they turn to look at you.
Okay, and I say, troopers, we have a problem. There are rebel intruders inside the facility. They are probably some of the same saboteurs that escaped from when the refinery was blown up. We've tracked them. They are inside the facility.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Now hold on, I got a thing for that. Okay. That is also a 23.
All right. Two of the troopers, they look at each other. There's some more of that weird, garbly static. They look back at you and raise their weapons. Roll initiative.
Okay. So, as we roll initiative, I'm going to use my ability to run the fuck away.
A very wise decision.
It didn't work, guys!
Oh, we're around the corner yet?
I imagine you all came out of the room with me.
Yeah. I'd like to run back into the room as well. Oh, well, at least it's a productive
God.
net one.
Damn it.
That's number 4.
You know, it's a good thing this is an AGR's campaign. Otherwise, you'd be dead like 7 times over.
No, otherwise everyone else would be dead.
I'm a ghost. Doesn't affect me. I'll let you guys decide this part. Would you rather they move in 2 groups of 2 or 4 individuals?
I don't
I feel
care.
like 2 pairs would be easier to manage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever requires less initiatives.
All right. Soru, it is your turn. Um,
Uh, are droids considered electronic devices?
no, they're considered droid.
Alright.
It's a creature type.
That's unfortunate. I need plan B then. What was plan B?
Grenades.
Maybe better. Cryogenic suspension. 6 creatures, my choice, in a 40-foot cube within range. I'm going to target all 4 of these. Dexterity saving throw or be affected by this power.
Dexterity saving. All right. And you're targeting all of them?
All 4 of them, yes. DC of 19.
There we go.
Uh, That doesn't sound right. Let me check. Uh, well, I'm sorry, DC of 18, not 19. 18. So, fail. They all are affected by
They all
slow.
fail.
-2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions, either an action or a bonus action. Only 1 melee or ranged attack. If they attempt a tech power or force ability, there's a 50% chance of them not being able to, and it takes an entire round. And their speed is halved.
Give me just a second while I power. What was it called again?
Tech power, cryogenic suspension.
I'm just opening it up on a tab here that way I can reference it.
Yeah, it's just slow.
All right.
And then I would like to back into the room and look for some cover.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. DM2. Second line. Check that again.
If they're attacking, they get 1 attack. If they're casting a build or using a power, there's a 50% chance it takes a full round.
And all right. And their movement was halved?
Movement is halved. They get 1 action or 1 bonus action, not both.
All right. So the 2 in the back are going to move and flank the door. They'll then peek out, aim their weapons into you guys, and unleash 2 volleys of blaster fire. I need 2 dex saves from everybody in the room.
Yes, burst fire. Are they using assault cannons by chance?
They are not using.
Can I
assault.
see this?
It is an enemy firing at us. You should be able to see it.
Okay, good, because I have
Yes,
advantage
you
on
see
the
them
deck save.
firing. Wait, why do you have advantage on the deck save?
Danger
Barbarian.
sense, barbarian.
Oh, okay, yes.
I didn't know that the first time. I'm keep reading over my sheet, keep adding things I keep finding.
Under?
I got a 24. It's right below the
don't-
GIF.
Oh, okay. 24.
24, 27, and 20 from Ocelot. I don't know if that's supposed to be advantage.
That's not advantage. We had to roll 2 saves.
Oh,
yeah.
did we?
Oh, we had to roll
yeah,
2 saves.
Yeah, there are 2 saves. That's probably why I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Ah.
13
I didn't realize
from
that.
24 and 25 from under. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I failed both of mine.
Under passes both
And
for
an
half.
8 and 13 from Kaldor.
Kaldor fails both. Soru fails both.
Ocelot
And
succeeds both.
Ocelot passes both. Yeah, so Ocelot and Itten, you're taking
Nothing.
half damage.
Nothing
The
from
rest
both
of
of
you
them.
are.
We've
Oh, I'm
evasion.
sorry.
We both
Yes,
have
you
evasion.
both take no damage.
Scoundrels.
Alright. Those of you who failed your saves take 47 energy damage as you are hosed down with blaster fire.
That's 2 separate attacks, right?
Yes, those are 2 separate attacks. I just bulk roll.
Damn.
In hindsight, I'm realizing like literally every encounter in this could potentially murder the shit out of you guys.
Alright.
Like you don't want to know what would happen if you fought those stormtroopers out front.
Slow stays up. Not by much.
All right.
Then reaction, I have damage reduction. Which doesn't really matter which one it would be on, but that keeps me from being bloodied.
All right. If everyone's done calculating, it is now Kaldor's turn.
All right. I am going to bonus action rage. How far are these guys?
10 feet.
Good. I am going to walk up and introduce myself to one of them.
Right side or left side?
How far apart are they?
10 feet.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm going to walk up to the left side first then, I guess. He needs a contested athletics check, or he's going to go flying towards his...
Okay. Give me just a second while I see any skills. All right. What?
What?
You did 20d1.
Instead of 1d20, you did 20d1. That's
I'm
interesting.
Does he pass?
I mean,
How many d20 are you trying to roll?
One. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. 2d20kh1.
how does he have advantage?
A feature. Advantage on saving throws and ability checks while in combat.
Oh, well, you know what? So do I. From Rage.
Really?
Yes.
On
It says it right
ability
here.
checks and saving throws. Yeah.
Well, I guess you... right into fire. So I guess you guys are dick measuring right now.
They really are whipping them out, seeing who's stronger.
God, I love that Easy Lift trailer to GIF.
That's so good.
I think he beat you. Doug.
Unfortunately, you beat me. Rolled a 19, man. Fuck. I have a plus 12, but I can't roll anything above a 10. So then I'm just going to attack him then.
All right. One hit.
They are at AC -2. Not that it would matter for this.
Yep. It is still one hit.
13 points.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You know, I really wish I would have read these abilities earlier. These
It's your
features.
turn.
Okay.
Because I have resistance to kinetic and energy damage.
So I'm going to shoot a little micro missile out of my wrist launcher at the group that Kaldor is not engaged with. So targeting the first
Does it
one.
have a...
It's an attack against the first one. If it hits, there's an AoE.
Okay.
There's a 24 hit.
A 24 hits.
Blast him!
Now, is Kaldor within 5 feet?
No, he's then said it's 10 feet away from him.
Are you? Yeah. Are you shooting the guy on the?
Like, he went after the
Oh.
left group. I want to shoot the right group.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that hits, and Kaldor is outside of the blast radius.
Okay, which also means I can't get sneak attack on it.
I love the idea of sneak attack missiles.
Alright, so that guy takes 6 kinetic damage, and both of those guys that are within the blast radius need to make a dex save.
I wish I knew how to Photoshop, because then I'd do that surprise me coffee meme, but with Kaldor and missiles. Or Etnan missiles.
Okay, they both pass, so they only take half of an additional 4 kinetic damage. Then I'm going to run up to the closest one.
All right, the guy flanking the door.
Yep. And I'm going to use my cunning action to pick his pocket.
I will say that you have advantage because he is slowed. Not like advantage is really going to change how obscene your roll will be.
It did change how obscene it would be.
So what's in his pockets? Because I imagine
pants. Do you want his pants too under?
I want to know what his inventory consists of, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do while I'm picking his pocket. But it depends on what he has.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
I
it is
mean,
ammo.
He's got
Detonate his
a
ammo rack.
he's got a set of binders. He's got like, give me a second. Oh shit! No, that's Chrome. Go away, Chrome.
Detonate his ammo rack. I saw it in World of Tanks.
He's got a tech blade. He's got a blaster rifle. He's got a couple of spare clips. I mean, to be honest, he doesn't actually have an inventory outside of his stat block.
Okay. All right. Then I would like to use my pickpocket to place one of my thermal detonators on his person and turn it on, and then run the fuck away.
Dude, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking to ask if you could do that. If you could instead.
I want to reverse pickpocket one of my thermal detonators onto his body.
Gonna ask, man.
Turn it on and run like hell.
Can you beat Fallout New Vegas by only reverse pickpocketing and explode?
All right. Is that gonna go off now as you run away?
Yes.
I got a 10-second. They go beep.
What's he got to roll?
Well, everyone in a 30-foot radius needs to make a dex save. By the way, my movement speed is less than 30 feet, so I get caught in this too.
Literally everybody is caught in this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Start saving, motherfuckers.
That's 5.
I say.
Am I the only person who's nat 1 tonight? Am I getting all of the nat?
Pretty much.
Damn. I love that
The
it's
DC
not
is
even
13.
surprising. I fucking nat 1 again, and it's just like no reaction.
Net 2.
Actually, wait a minute. I backed up around the corner. Would I still be caught? I had 30 feet of movement.
Oh shit, they all passed.
You would not.
Nice.
You would not actually have to.
I'm sure the one with it in his pocket, he didn't pass. He don't get a save, I don't believe. Would he? I mean, the thing is in his pocket. He shouldn't technically get a save.
I make the rules here, mister.
I mean, how's he gonna dodge a grenade going off in his pocket? Explain this to me.
He doesn't
That
have
sounds like
pockets.
it would be disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage at least. Come on, man.
Trick question. He doesn't have pockets.
You know,
He
we'll
doesn't
say
have pockets.
the guy that got a 20 as his would you prefer the guy that got a 20 as his total, or the guy who got an 18 as his total to be the guy with disadvantage?
Doesn't really matter. Let's do the 18.
Okay. Does a 15 pass?
Yeah, it's DC 13.
All right.
So 17, a mix of kinetic and fire. If they passed, it's for half. If they failed, they're also knocked prone. I have a question for the DM. So I put this thermal grenade in his pocket, right?
Yes.
Right next to all of his spare ammunition.
Oh, we're getting to... Well, I mean, Star Wars ammunition really isn't explosive.
Even when a thermal detonator goes off next to it, and his extra rifle, and his vibroblade, like all that is power sources, right? Those aren't unstable when you blow them up.
Star Wars is never really particular and detailed about how that works.
I still don't see how the guy dodged a grenade going off in his pocket.
Like
This
most-
nigga needs to be promoted to like.
Caldor, shush.
So
Like
a
typically
modern-
speaking, like the blaster rifle power packs are basically the equivalent of like supercharged AA batteries. Like there's no explosives in there as far as I know.
Okay.
I assume it would be reactive, but not explosively reactive. Like even a modern bullet is fairly safe when it's not in the chamber of a gun. If it cooks off, it'll blow up, but it's not going to be lethal unless you're standing right next to it with it in your face.
If you drop a box of bullets into a fire, that's pretty dangerous.
Like I like where we were going with it under, but it's like as far as I know, the batteries aren't explosive.
I still says that man should be promoted to Sith Lord.
Did I at least like ruin
Palpatine,
all of his
right?
ammunition though?
Yeah, this guy has no more spare ammo. Or
This is
utility belt.
Is his sword melted?
Or pants?
Or pants, yeah. We're gonna say his armor class is gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna drop his armor class. I got to give you some kind of mechanical benefit for that craziness. Yeah, right before this went off, you just kind of heard this loud, staticky. You're pretty sure he was shitting his pants when that happened.
Uh huh. Also, my comm jammer is still on, and I took no damage from that grenade.
Oh my god, you're the fucking worst.
I think
They
you
can't
regret
call for backup. They can't talk to each other. I'm just fucking them up.
That's so. I still can't get over the guy dodging a grenade in his pocket.
Like, oh my god. No, he had disadvantage, mister. He simply rolled well.
What?
Anyway. Alright, that's it for me, though.
Seriously, fucking Pete's crit failing it all the time. This is like my 4th critical hit. God damn.
So I didn't really see anything in the books, but what does ion do to droids? Are they
Double damage.
vulnerable to it?
I'm pretty sure it's double damage.
Yeah, most of them are weak to it.
Okay.
What kind of damage does this grenade do anyway?
It's kinetic and
Kinetic and fire, it did 17 damage.
non-kinetic 8 fire.
Hey, Hanti Yumi.
How's it going?
What is it
All right,
exactly?
what's going on?
Non-kinetic 8 fire. Your resistance would reduce it by 4 to 13 total. Unless you're also resistant to fire.
No, I don't have fire resistance. I don't believe.
Then it would be a total of 13 for you.
Are you guys playing the free online D&D on Steam?
Nope.
No.
What is it? Because I looked up Dungeons and Dragons. The only other one I found was like
It's 5th edition.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
playing
the
5th
map
edition
table.
D&D with the Star Wars rules for it.
Yeah, just running a one shot. We're basically doing it analog.
the only one
Ocelot.
that's coming up
your
is
turn.
Daggerdale. It's on Steam, right?
It's a
We're not
it's a
using Steam.
tabletop- It's
Oh,
a
my
tabletop
bad.
game. We're just playing it over Discord since we're all over the
Oh
US.
shit! I see.
Ocelot, you're up.
So, how many of these guys were left?
Yes, all of them. One of them
Alright.
has no pants.
Oh, excellent. I didn't know robots wore pants.
I've
These
blown
aren't
the
robots.
pants off one of them.
Made me a pair of robot pants now.
These
Uh,
are black armored stormtroopers.
How far apart are they?
Well, the first row are 10 feet apart. The second row are right next to the two guys that are apart. So right
Could
and
I-
left are 10 feet apart.
Could I catch them all inside of a 10-foot cube?
No.
Damn. Then in that case, I will choose the two that are closest to us and catch them inside of a 10-foot. I can do that, right?
Would you prefer the side that Caldor is attacking, or would you prefer the side that Etten just blew the pants off of one?
The one Caldor is attacking.
All right.
All right. So, see if I'm doing this right, they need to make 3 dexterity saving throws. Although, wait a minute. Do I have enough? No, only 2, because I only have enough ammo. I'm gonna pull out both of my revolvers and empty all 6 chambers.
The whole I started blasting scenario.
So then I started blasting.
Yeah, there's a lot of blasting going on in this room. So, these two goons and Caldor all need to make saves?
Oh, well, can I do this without catching Kaldor?
How much movement speed do you have?
I have 30 feet.
Are you comfortable moving into the hallway that they're in? It would.
I really
would
can't
say-
like position a 30-foot cube in such a way that that Kaldor, or is he like right?
like he's. The problem is that he's basically acting. Okay, so one of them is right next to the edge of the door frame. He is right next to that guy.
Oh, he's
So
in
he's basically
between me
standing.
and that.
Yeah, he's basically standing between the two of them.
I gotcha. As for the other two, is there someone within 5 feet?
Just each other.
Oh,
There are no allies at risk of being shot if you targeted them. Just two death troopers, one of whom does not have pain.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just shoot them both.
All right.
So they both need
dex
to make a
save.
dex save.
And Sleuth, you made the save for concentration, right?
Right. That is maybe something I can beef up. Let me double check.
All right, that's 2 failures.
All right.
What is this again? All right, they both take 7.
All
And
right.
that's kinetic damage. Because these are revolvers.
All right.
Don't have anything to add to that, so I'm gonna lucky it.
And I'm going to duck back around the corner.
All right. Sleuth, did that pass? I not
15
sure I'm
passes,
safe.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how many.
It was like 17.
Can we repost that initiative? It's buried beneath all these damage rolls. All right. DM1. All right. So the two guys in the back are going to shift positions and unleash a torrent of blaster fire. I need everybody to make one save apiece.
Can they hit me if I duck around
Dex
the
save?
corner?
Yeah, sorry, dex save. Yes, they can.
Oh. Hey, would you look at that? It's not a nat 1.
12 fails, 20 passes, 17 passes. And 15 fails. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 15 passes. My mistake.
Yay! Finally.
All right.
Save for half. Adam's taking half, and Ocelot should be taking none.
Yep.
Here's the first one. This would be affecting Kaldor and Soru. This next one is affecting Etten and Ocelot. That is all energy.
I don't think you needed to roll damage for.
Uh,
Why?
Etten failed a save,
Oh,
so it
it
still takes
failed.
half.
Okay.
I'm going to lucky that. That will succeed. That's the first time somebody except Ocelot has rolled in that one.
Finally.
And that will conclude these guys' turns. It is now Soru's turn.
Can I get... How many of the enemies can I get in a 10-foot radius?
All of them.
Would that include Ocelot and the Jammer?
Ocelot,
I'm around the corner.
Ocelot, no. Etten, no. It would catch Kaldor, depending on the details of how that cast works. What do you need to be targeting?
I want to target the 4 robotic enemies with an ion
are-
grenade.
These
With-
guys aren't robots.
Uh,
These are very clearly Imperial Death Troopers. They're human.
oh, that changes things.
You know, the guys from Rogue One who's speaking in, radio gibberish.
No.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen that movie. It's good.
I actually
You
haven't
know
seen
who
it
I'm
from start to
talking about.
finish.
Man, you gotta make me sad. Let me post a
Yeah,
picture.
it's like the one good Star Wars movie that's.
Wait,
been
is that the
made.
one with like they have to like jump through a portal or something to blow up a planet?
No, that's the. That was in The Last Jedi, is what you're thinking of.
Are you sure that's not Stargate?
No, there's like a shield over a planet with like a hole
Oh
in it.
yeah, no, that is that one.
Yeah, I did see that. I just didn't remember these guys.
These guys.
Isn't that Space
Yeah,
Balls?
whatever.
Those are in that movie. I think.
Yeah, I did see Rogue One. I was on an airplane.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't remember it. Sleeping for half of it.
Alright, so Kaldor's the only one in melee with them?
Yep.
I think I'm going to be using this. Let me just double check what it does. Attack powers. I probably should have taken better notes. Carbonite. That's not what I was thinking. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Already got that.
What I like
I-
the little green poking up.
I'm just going to pop out my assault cannon and slap one of these boys with a rhyme shot.
I have no idea.
So that does +8. I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, last lucky. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Wonderful. So this does,
Are you targeting the guy flanking the door or the guy next?
whoever looks the most injured.
The guy flanking the door.
All right. 1d10 plus 3 plus rhyme shot gives me another 2d6. So that is a bit of damage. 18 damage, a mix of energy and cold, and his movement speed is halved on top of the cryogenic suspension half.
All right.
And then I'd like to just skedaddle my way back to the sewer entrance and hop down and use my armor's jetpack to not break my legs on the landing. I'd actually prefer to hover towards the top of it, but if I can't do that, then I'll go down to the bottom.
You're just trying to hover over the opening?
In cover inside the tunnel if I can,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, you can do
just
that.
so I'm not getting shot to shit.
Yep. All right.
And then I'm going to Colto pack myself for a bonus action again. A much needed 8 health. That's my turn.
All right. DM2. The Dorgoon. All right. All right. The guy on the left side of the door he is going to attempt to hit you, Kaldor, with a tech blade. Kaldor, does 15 hit?
Negative.
All right. Hey, Sleuth?
Yep.
A creature affected by this power makes another dexterity saving throw at the end of its turn.
That sounds right.
Ah. I just realized that. And guy number 2, the guy with no pants. Yeah, he's gonna unload another volley of blaster fire. I need. Let's forget. Actually, no, he's gonna advance into the room a bit and unload a volley on. I need to say from Etten, Ocelot, and Soru. 1 dex save. Pass.
He's hitting me inside the sewer or maintenance tunnel.
That's 6.
Which one of you? Wait, which one of you 3 is? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
You said you're using it
I
as
have an
cover, right, Sleuth?
Yeah, I was going down and using the floor as cover. That's what I
The
thought I was saying.
floor. I am sorry. No, I misunderstood. You don't have to make the save then.
Okay.
I'm gonna cover Ocelot.
Etten passes. Ocelot. What?
I have an ability called Raging Bulwark. When a friendly creature I can see is the target of a ranged attack or forced to make a dex saving throw, and I can see the source of the effect, I can use my reaction to move up to half my movement speed toward the friendly creature. I must. Additionally, you provide 3/4 cover instead of half cover to a creature your size, and provide full cover to a creature smaller than you. When I must end this move closer to my ally than I started, between my ally and the source of the effect, I can cover.
Okay, I need you to make a dex save as well. And Ocelot, I believe you get a bonus to your dex save, right?
3/4 cover is +5.
So 15.
That's alright. Does a 15 pass?
15 passes.
Hey, no damage.
Kaldor, I need to save from you.
Out of curiosity, was this
Alright.
guy in melee with Kaldor before?
No, this is the other guy.
Okay.
This is the guy with no pants.
This is the guy we depantsed.
That does not pass.
That's fine. I saved some.
Man, you were just getting shot full of holes tonight. You take 27 energy damage as this guy just pours ammunition into your chest.
What is half of that?
13.
Why
13.
half?
1-3.
Why are you taking half?
Rage. Resistance to kinetic and energy damage.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Damn. Use a heal if somebody wants to pop me one.
We were supposed to bring people that could heal.
Oh shit.
People asked me to bring a face. I brought a face.
Well, I was playing tank. That should have been obvious.
I mean, good choice with the face. It has actually drastically reduced the number of encounters you guys were going to get stuck in. Or I should say the reinforcements. Kaldor, it is your turn.
All right, can I move up and swack one of these guys?
Yes, who do you want to whack? Pantsless, the guy you were previously beaten on, the guy that tried to bayonet you, or the other guy?
Fuck. Let's go with Pantsless first. I'm just gonna move up on him. Give me a fucking save. I'm gonna sling him towards his buddy as
Man, you really like to assault Mr. Pantsless.
I think there's a little bit more to it than that.
You know, I see why they didn't use this ability more often in stat block.
What?
How far is he from his nearest? Is Pantsless from his nearest ally?
10 feet.
Damn, everybody's 10 feet apart in this damn room. Shit. All right, well I'm gonna sling him, 5 feet back and attack him while I do that.
All right. Beat his
So
ass
he's
up.
gonna
I mean, yeah, spreading out is just common tactic since we've moved away from the sword and shield.
Yeah, bully the shit out of this guy. He's got no pants. Pick on him. Mm-hmm. That's 2 hits.
damn.
Yeah, this guy's looking real bad off.
And yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Somebody didn't bring us no healers.
I'm pretty sure you guys have a healer.
We have no DPS either. At least the ones we have are sucking.
All right, so I guess I'm just going to reach in my pants and whip out my holdout and shoot Mr. Pantsless
Where are you shooting him?
in the crotch.
The ultimate
Wow.
flex. The ultimate flex. Use your
I'll be
pants
back.
to attack his lack of pants.
I'm just picturing this little rabbit like walking right underneath him, pulling out a holdout and shooting straight up into his nuts.
Does a 17 hit him?
A 17 hits him in the nuts.
That does 34 energy damage.
Hot fucking shit.
Yeah, getting shot in the nuts hurts.
This guy grabs his genitals and falls forward.
Is he dead?
Yeah, you're pretty sure he's dead.
Okay. Can I get within melee range of the guy with the vibroblade? Or the tech blade?
What's your movement speed?
25.
What is with you would
What?
be 10 feet away. Like,
Well,
everything
if I
in this is
can't
10
get
feet.
within melee range, I'm not going to move.
Right, right.
So, can I
I'm-
get
I'm
to
just saying
melee
it's
range
like
of any of them?
everything has been 10 feet.
Okay.
Um,
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to go... So there's the one guy with the knife, and 2 other guys with blasters, right?
yes.
Of the 3 of them, which one looks the worst?
The guy who's flanking the door.
Okay, I'm going
The
to go over
guy
to...
Caldor was bullying.
All right. Is he a blaster or a knife guy?
He's a blaster.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to him and use my cunning action to pick his pocket.
Frank Grenade.
This isn't what you think it is.
Frank
All right.
Grenade.
So it's a 21.
How does one even like compete against that?
I suppose he could use either insight to notice and evade it, or acrobatics. I guess I don't know. It's a ability check.
I mean,
I figured it would be perception.
I don't know if I'd call this sneaky, because a person walking up to you in melee, you're gonna pay attention. I'll call acrobatics.
It's more trying to figure out: am I stabbing you or am I doing something else? Because I'm doing something else. So that's why I offered insight.
Okay, let's go with that. I'm sorry, he's got a bunch of shit in his skill set. Okay.
And this is an ability check, not a saving throw. So hopefully that gets around that whole perma advantage that they get.
It would accept it as ability checks and saving throws in
God
combat.
damn it!
I mean, it's still 23 because reliable talent.
True, yeah.
His number though for it isn't great.
Well, with the 23, it was impossible for him to pass. So
Yeah.
he's probably trying to like protect his body against a stab, but I'm not trying to stab him. I'm gonna reach up. I want to pull the power cell out of his gun.
You cheeky little dick. I like it.
All right, you managed to unload his weapon.
All right, and then I want to run as far away as I can.
All right.
Just for the record,
Yeah.
I'm getting close to being on the 1 HP dream here, people. Well, we
Healer Schmealer. All you need is more murder. Or I should say, what you need is more Underdark.
I'm not a healer.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
full
you
of
can less
shenanigans.
ocelot.
Yeah, but so far you've blown the pants off of one Death Trooper and have unloaded the magazine from the other one's gun. This is amazing. All right, it is Ocelot's turn.
All right. Can I see the guy who Calder just blocked?
Yes.
Well, what,
Well,
the
I
dead
mean, yeah,
guy?
but he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Can I
Yeah, he's
see any
dead.
of the other Death Troopers?
Well, you see the guy whose gun just got unloaded. You see the guy behind him with a knife, and you see the other guy who was next to the pantless dude, who has done nothing remarkable this entire time.
Does he have a gun? The one for
I mean, they all have guns, but yes.
Well, one of them had a knife.
He also has a gun. He's just using a knife.
Well, the other guy has his gun out.
Yes.
Then in that case, although wait a minute, are any of these in melee?
No.
No. Damn, that sucks. How far away is the guy with the knife?
From you, 35 feet.
Whatever. I'm just gonna shoot the guy with the gun 3 times.
Okay. Wait, the guy with the gun who did nothing remarkable, or the guy
with the gun
who
who's
got
done
unloaded?
nothing remarkable.
Okay.
He's hiding something and know it.
Alright, do any of those hit?
Yes, no, yes.
Alright, 2 hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes, yes.
Even
Kill
better.
them.
I forgot to include the -2 AC penalty from God damn it! I've been forgetting their deck saves too.
Wait, what's the minus AC penalty from?
Slow.
Cryogenics.
Oh, right, they got
stasis.
slowed.
You guys would probably be dead now if not for that.
Alright, he takes that much damage.
Yeah, this guy's looking oofed.
Oh, I forgot to mention, in the process of doing this, I pull out my actual blasters instead of the revolvers, because they've...
Alright, time to put the toys away and start killing people.
Can't trust solid projectiles like you used to.
This is what I get for trying to fulfill my cowboy fantasies on the battlefield. Alright,
How do you
and
have
then I'm going to use my
2d8
movement
on-
to continue moving.
How do you have 2d8 on 3 hits?
Oh, you're right, it is 3d8. Thank you. Alright, it's actually 45. I guess I mistyped it?
He looks more wounded than he did before,
Cool.
by approximately 4 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move 30 feet back. Which I guess will put him out of line of sight, but that's fine.
I mean, trying to go even farther back, you literally have to go down the hole.
Oh, I can't, isn't this like an intersection? Is there another hallway I can...
I mean, they're in the intersection. You guys are in the room that the grate's in.
And was that room a dead end?
The room you're in is a dead end other than the grate.
Oh, damn. And is there a corner I can duck behind or something?
No. I mean, there's like a couple... I mean, there's some crates you could duck behind, yeah.
Alright,
There,
yeah.
there are now crates that you can duck behind.
You don't have to do that. I mean, if there's nothing in here, there's nothing in.
To be fair, almost every room has nothing in there, so there are not crates.
Alright, whatever, I'll duck
I
behind the
have
crate.
realized I very sparsely decorated these rooms.
Well, at least we'll be giving them a new paint job.
A crate suddenly appears and I duck behind.
Yeah, it came out of the crate chute that's in the ceiling here.
Oh, perfect.
Sensor probe.
This was a triumph.
Oh, yeah. Does it have a little heart on it? Little heart circle?
No, the Empire's against that kind of stuff. Everything is gray and gunmetal.
My analysis is telling me that there is a good reason that we should keep this.
Remember, neutral facial expression, 1,000-yard stare. The Empire hates emotions.
Alright, that'll be
But they
my
promised
turn.
cake at the end.
Yeah, they did do that.
It's a motionless cake. It was never made with love. The cake was a lie.
Those bastards.
All right. Time for DM1's turn, who is now composed of but a single member.
But a singular
Is he the guy
lad.
that I unloaded the weapon of?
Yes. He levels his gun with you, Etten. And he pulls the trigger. Pulls it again. Looks at. He realizes his gun is unloaded.
Really?
He replaces the magazine and ends his slow turn. Oh wait, hold on. I have to give him the deck save.
Yeah, I used sleight of hand to unload to pull the magazine out of one of their guns.
Oh, for real? That's awesome. And he hadn't realized it yet?
Guess not.
Damn, stormtroopers are
He's
dumb.
slow and he failed the perception.
Stormtroopers are
He was
dumb.
afraid I was going to stab him or shoot him in the nuts.
I mean,
Uh,
part
he
of the
had reason
reason
to.
Yeah, part of the reason I had this play out the way it did was this guy is suffering the effects of slow, so he's processing things slowly as well. +2. I don't believe that beats your DC.
Surprisingly enough, no, it does not.
And I might as well roll for the other guys whose thing I forgot to roll.
Is that at their -2?
Yes, that is at their -2.
Advantage with +4. Not bad. It's a lot better than mine.
Do either of those guys pass your save?
Both of those pass.
Group 2 is not slow anymore. Also it's your turn.
So, popping my head up, Keldor's
somebody's
not,
head.
Keldor's not looking good. Etten and Ocelot look fine.
I'm a little singed, but I am, I'm pretty good.
Considering how much I've been nat oneing, I haven't taken any damage. How the hell does that happen?
We have a good tank.
We do have a good tank.
How far is
And
Keldor
you
with
have
me, and can I get to him and away without provoking opportunity attacks?
Well, you have a flight speed of 30, right?
40.
Yes, you can. You literally don't even need to touch the ground.
Wonderful. I will walk just because I can. And then I'll poke Keldor in the back with a Kolto infusion.
God, I love Kolto. Did you know that comes from a big fish that lives in the oceans of Manan?
I did. And then I will try to go back to my sewer. This just in, local sewer rat is a certified doctor apparently.
So how much should I get healed for?
70.
70?
Dang.
Ooh.
70. It is a 6th level ability.
This is such like an RPG party. We have a tank, we have a healer, and we have two.
I'm not a healer though, I'm an engineer. Like, piloting and explosives are my thing.
A healer that can blow stuff up.
Normally
better
I'm a
say-
doctor, but
I'm a healer, but
alright, and then with my cowardly medicine, I would like to provide aptitude to Etten.
Ooh, okay.
I'm glad it's not inspiration anymore, so I don't have to actually be inspiring. Alright, and that's my turn.
All right. Death Trooper Group 2.
Fuck.
They are no longer slowed. So, yeah, they're each going to Sorry, I had to check something there. Yeah, they're each going to use an ability that they possess. And then they're going to attempt to shoot the shit out of the little cat man, the little rabbit man, who has been kicking their asses.
Are these attack rolls, or do I need to make deck saves?
These are attack rolls.
Okay. Hacks. I call hacks.
What the fuck? Why can't Gilbert get these kind of rolls?
Looks like I got a new patient.
So 2 crits, 2 normal hits.
All right.
Jesus.
Oof.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, this is
The
gonna
first
hurt.
the first crit, can you roll separate because I'm going to use uncanny dodge on it to have the damage.
Of course.
I'm gonna step
Alright.
in front and tank one of those for him. Give him 3/4 cover because I can do that.
If he does that, that raises my AC to 24. So that means only the 26 and the 2 crits are going to hit.
All right.
Damn. That's an ability.
Ah,
It is,
Raging
it is.
Bulwark, yeah.
First, I'll start with the regular hit.
Okay.
All right.
Okie dokie.
And now for the crits.
Yep. So the first one I'm using uncanny dodge on.
All right. That's a good idea given the nature of this particular one.
Okay.
And the second crit.
Okay.
Goddamn, max damage.
I am bloodied. I am still alive.
All right. These guys are now going to move opposite directions down the hall. Like, so the guy on the left is going down the left hall, the guy on the right is going down the right hall.
Okay.
So we chase or?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay.
don't want them to raise the alarm.
All right, yeah. The one that's going. It's my turn, right?
I think it's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing.
After DM2 is Keldor.
But what about my turn?
Keldor, Adden, Ocelot, then DM1.
This was DM2.
Oh, right. I thought it was just Eden's turn for some reason.
No.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
their turn. Yeah.
Kaldor, it is your turn.
All right, which one is going down the one going down the left hall? How fast is he going?
I mean, looked like he was just kind of moving like a normal person, not a run, but
Well, then I'm gonna run him down because I can bonus action dash, so I'm gonna run him down.
all right, you can reach him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run him down and club him in the back while he's running.
Okay.
That second one's gonna hurt.
A lot because I have
Those are
brutal
two-
critical.
Those are 2 hits.
I have brutal critical, so yeah. All right, hang on here. Let's see. I take an additional damage. Let's see. All right.
Is that it?
That is it.
Okay, yeah, he's looking bad, but he's still standing.
Well, he's got to get away from me because if he can't, he's got to attack or run. And if he tries to run, I'm gonna cut him down from behind. So.
Is that so?
Then attack me, boy. I'm done.
Etten, it's your turn.
Okay. Ow. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the still slowed guy. He's kind of slowed down, right?
To which guy?
The remaining guy from DM1. He's still slowed,
yes,
right?
yes. He
Okay,
he is still slow.
I want to walk up to him, put my gun under his chin, and pull the trigger. Because he's kind of slow and I'm not.
He's gonna survive it.
Probably.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
Do I get advantage from just doing a execution style attack?
Despite the fact I'm not sure he could reach his chin,
I'll hop up on
sure,
him.
advantage.
Fuck. I'm a rabbit.
I know. I'm more making a joke with that. Yeah, you have advantage.
I mean, using a ranged weapon in 5 feet would normally be disadvantage, but you got to give points for crit.
Oh yeah.
So 21
To be
hits him?
honest, I'm also for it. Yeah, 21 hits.
This will do 25 energy damage.
Dang.
All right. Is that all you're gonna add to it?
That's all the damage that one attack did. Is he's still alive?
All right. The blaster bolt fires up through his chin. You see it burst through the top of his head as he falls over. Smoke leaking from that wound.
Right.
He's dead.
Yep. Then I'm going to step out into the hall. And I'm going to yell at the other guy, the guy Keldor's not at. Get your ass back here so I can kill you properly. And then I pull out my second holdout offhand and take a shot at him. So he takes 2 energy damage.
God damn, man. You have one terrifying little operator rabbit.
Damn.
God, making the Empire SEAL Team 6 look like a bunch of fucking pussies.
Man, you really did make Rocket.
I really did, I guess. Wasn't my intention. It should be noted that he's also like heavily bloodied, and he just walks out and he's like, "Come back here so I can kill you properly." That's it for me.
All right. Ocelot, it's your turn.
Alright, does 30 feet get me back out into the, like the...
30 feet will get you into the intersection.
Excellent. Can I see the guy...
The hallway, I should say.
Yeah, the hallway. Can I see the guy that Etten was just shooting at?
You can indeed.
There's another guy who ran the other way, right?
Yes, there is. He is in 5 feet of Kaldor.
Oh. Actually, if he's within 5 feet of Kaldor, I'm going to shoot him.
Just remember, if you not one, you're going to shoot Kaldor.
I assume I'm going to shoot someone if I nat one. Alright, do those hit?
Looks like 3 hits.
Yeah,
Hit,
looks like 3 hit.
hit.
Let's see here. Sorry, I gotta roll a lot of dice.
Oh, it's all good. I'm just glad to see that you're rolling something other than ones, because that would have been hilarious if that was 3 ones. You know, I've noticed a trend. I tend to get more critical hits in one shots.
Alright, 65 damage. That's all energy.
Right. So you get this guy on like both sides of his chest, and the third shot hits him right in the forehead as he flies backwards dead.
Excellent. I'd like to raise one blaster up to my face and then realize that I can't blow on it because I'm...
It's just dial-up noises at the realization.
Yeah. Alright, that'll be it.
All right. DM1.
Deceased.
Yeah. We ixnay him from the list. Soru, you are up.
Alright, 40 feet of flight and walk to get out of the room into the hallway, yes, no?
Yep. That'll work.
Alright, can I see the dude running?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to swing my cannon around and just blast him in the back with a rhyme shot.
All right.
That does that. I need to be on Discord to be doing that. 17 hit.
17 hits.
It's my 17 damage. If he's still alive, his move speed is halved.
He is still alive.
And then a bonus action, I'm going to take another shot at him. Uh, 11 more damage.
Is it not dead yet?
All right. He's looking real bad off.
If I have any movement speed left, I would like to continue my pursuit.
You have 10 more feet that you can move in his direction? Says, what the fuck is with the 10s tonight?
I would like to hover ominously towards him.
Just kind of scooting over the ground on a jetpack.
Yeah.
All right.
His legs are probably freezing from the rhyme shot.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah.
my turn then.
DM2, the last remaining death. Right. You know, yeah, this guy is going to he's gonna dash around the corner out of sight.
He is at half move speed per what
Yep.
account.
Yeah, so he just kind of moves in the corner.
And just so you know, my jammer has a 100-foot radius.
Oh, I'm aware.
So, Caldor then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, kill it. The one I'm chasing, is he still running? Or is he dead
No.
now? Is there
He's
any
dead.
of them left?
Yes.
Yeah, he went that way.
Yep, and that way, and that way, and that.
Wait, what?
How much movement speed does Kaldor have?
40.
If you move after the guy that you just saw, you'd be right next to Soru.
All right.
So does that mean he
Like
could
dash
dash and
and
then?
A
Yeah,
dash.
you
I
could
can
dash
bonus
after.
action dash. That gives me 80 feet. Can I catch one of them then?
I mean, you can't see him, but you know where he went.
Yeah, I give him directions. He went around that corner.
I'll go on after him then.
All right.
But unfortunately, I gotta call it here. I do anyway. I apologize, gentlemen.
No problem. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
He runs around the corner. You hear a pew, and you see him fall back over, dead.
Oh, fucking hell.
We found our target.
I'm just kidding.
With his 8 intelligence and 8 wisdom, he probably got lost.
You just ran right past him, went on another maintenance shaft. Who knows? All right. Etin, you're up.
Well, I give chase using a bonus action dash. What do I see when I come around that corner?
You see a death trooper.
How far away?
Uh, 10 feet.
And how much movement speed do I have left?
15 feet. What is with the 10 feet tonight?
There were 10 feet in the party until Mister left.
Yeah.
No, there weren't.
You'd have an extra 15 feet of movement
Okay.
that you could use.
Can I repeat my execution shot from the other guy?
Sure.
Just run up, jump onto him, and put the trigger from right on top of him.
Oh yeah, jump
Sure.
on his shoulders. Perfect.
Climb up him like a spider monkey.
Okay. Does an 18 hit him?
And 18 hits.
Then the shot deals 28 energy damage.
Hey, Spectre.
And he died.
Woo!
All right, you guys slew 6 death troopers. Modified death troopers, I might add. I wasn't sure they'd be
Six?
beefy enough.
Where were the
but-
other two?
Did I say 6?
Yes. I shoot the other two.
As the DM realizes there are 2 additional ones, he rolls 8 attacks against you. I'm just kidding. No, there was 4.
Okay.
I juiced them up though a little bit for this fight.
So, how much did that cryogenic suspension delay our deaths?
A lot.
Yeah.
They had like
That
4
and the
fucking
fact-
attacks each.
Yeah, they each had 4 attacks, and they also have skirmish, so they could bonus action disengage and bonus action hide. And I wasn't sure they were beefy enough, given how the classes in this system are designed. So I thought I'd give them like it's like tactical acumen or something like that. It's the cultists of Bane have it in Descent into Avernus, and I thought, oh, that's a neat ass ability to stick on a goon. And it turns out that it's actually really powerful.
Darth Bane troopers.
No, I mean like
I know what you mean.
cultists of okay, yeah.
I do some drugs.
I continue to not require repair.
Do you guys want to call it here for now?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I do have a handful of plasma mines and several handfuls of grenades.
That's good
yeah,
to
I'm
know.
not-
Also, from these dead guys, how many charged power cells can I find? Because that's what my holdouts run on.
Fully charged
I-
power cells, 4 apiece minus the guy whose pants were blown off, so 16 power cells.
How many do you want? Because I brought 200.
Holy
200 power
shit.
cells?
16 is fine. That brings me up to 31.
I'm a
God damn.
Mandalorian. If I run out of ammo, I have a lot of problems.
I only got like 6. I didn't think I was going to need that many.
I spent my
You know-
entire budget on armor, explosives, and ammo, aside from like 1,000 for tools.
If you're
You know-
offering all,
If depending on how you guys did it, with that kind of armament sleuth, you guys probably could have taken on the like 10 groups of stormtrooper swarms that I had outside. That was meant to slaughter you guys if you decided to go in loud and proud.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did go loud and proud, just the better kind of loud and proud.
I'm just going to real quick share a screen cap of my inventory.
Yeah, same. This is what I had.
Oh, nice.
medium shield generator.
Yes, it was in my backpack.
Ah.
If you guys have the interest, would you like to finish what's left of this on Friday?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. And
I
now-
brought
that's
enough
what-
ammunition for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apparently didn't, based on how many you have.
I mean, here's generally a way to think of this, Pete. You can never have too much ammunition.
I brought like 6 thermal detonators that I didn't use, but I only brought 6 power.
Yeah. I am glad to see how creative you guys were getting with some of the, spell usage and how good your character actually is when he hits, Pete, and under just the shenanigans that are the
Speaking of
best.
that, I actually just